Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest Courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, we have the Retekis. This is the TR604W. This is an AM/FM weather band portable radio. So they have a newer model, which is great. I got this off Amazon for $29.99. Sometimes they're on sale, but expect to spend around $30. A lot of value here for that money. So let's check out the box. Typical brown box with their name on it. Here we go. We got a model number there. Okay, frequency information. And on the back, I think is just their address and their support, email, and website. Nice. So check it out. Go to retekis.com. Okay, that's that. So I took everything out of the box. Nice is they packed it really well. They have two styrofoam ends with a plastic bag over the radio to protect it, and same with the AC cord. So let's go ahead and show you what comes in the box. Put the box aside. All right, let me lower this camera down a bit. Okay, so first thing we get is an AC cord. Yes, very nice. This actually is a heavy duty cord. Not the typical cheap AC cords I've had with radios that are dodgy. This thing's really nice. So a nice appliance cord. It's got a polarized plug. And I'm not sure, it looks like it might be rated too, listed there. There you go. See that? Okay, but yeah, nice cord. Glad to have it. This radio works very well on AC. We have a manual. Okay, the Retekis TR604W user manual. Now, if you look at this radio, it's a very simple layout. I'm sure you can figure out how to use it. But for those who don't know, here you are. So I'm just going to kind of open it up. You guys can just freeze frame if you have to. Again, this is pretty much it right here. Flip it, and it's a bunch of warnings. And that's it. We're done with the manual. Ta-da! All right, let's get to the radio. Okay, here it is, front and center. Yeah, it's a little bigger than I thought. Time to bring it back up so you can see the handle too. There's a handle on this thing. Nice having a little handle. Yeah, you know, it's a perfect size, and it's got great audio, so yeah, definitely get into it. So here it is, the TR604W. As you can see, the three bands right away. But let's go over dimensions, and then we'll get into it. So we're 8 3/4 inches in length. That includes the tuning knob going across here. For our height, we have 5 3/4 inches without the handle, and with the handle, add 2 extra inches, and you're at 7 3/4 inches. So 5 3/4, 7 3/4. If you get this thing to stand up, there you go. All right, and then of course, the depth of the cabinet is 3 inches. That includes the front volume knob. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. I have little radios off to my side I like to keep handy. Here's CC Pocket. So if we do a band scan, that's the current time, 10:56 p.m. And that's Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois. Give you an idea of my location. There's that. We have CC Skywave. Now I'm planning, hopefully in this video, to do a full band scan on all these bands, FM, weather band, and the AM band. So, and I'll maybe use this as a frequency checker, but yeah, I'll go pretty quickly through the bands. Okay, last but not least, we have Iron Man, deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves Retekis radios from China land with weather band. He's Iron Man. Yeah, I have fun making up little songs on the fly there. And you get to hear me try to sing. Yes, no training at all. It's all natural. All right. So features of the Retekis TR604W. Again, right away, it's just like its brother, the 604. It just added weather band, which is great. They improved it, definitely improved, and we'll talk about some of that. So let's go ahead and look it over. I think it's similar to the other model, but we have the black plastic here, and we have a shiny black right here. So you can see it, they did a two-tone. They did a matte and then a gloss. That gloss plastic is definitely a fingerprint magnet. Going to the front of the radio, go up to the front Retekis. There's their model number. Again, nice white dial, very easy to read with the black letters. Nice wide columns in rows here. So yeah, here we have our orange indicator telling us where we're at. It's sort of accurate. Well, you'll see it during the band scan. But yeah, definitely nice legibility there. Over here we have a power LED indicator. We have a metal speaker grill, which I do like. And our speaker here measures about 3.5 inches. It could be a 4-inch speaker, and the flanges are over here, but I didn't take it apart, so I'm just measuring the open area. So about 3.5 inches is kind of what I'm guessing at. That's pretty neat setup there. We have the volume on off. And it's not going to work because I don't have batteries in it yet. We have a band select switch. I'm like, where's the sound? We have our band select switch, AM, FM, weather band. Nice. We'll start on the weather band. Down here, you'll see it's low high. This is a tone control. I find myself on low all the time. Very rarely am I on high. It gets very, very tinny sounding on high, no matter what you're listening to. I just noticed that. So everything sounds good on low. We'll leave it on low, but I'll demo the radio on high so you get an idea. Right inside the radio, we have a tuning knob, which is it's fairly easy to tune. It's very smooth and easy to tune. No issue there. The headphone jack, headphone experience, we'll talk about that. It's a slight low-level hiss at low volume, so it's not too bad at all. On FM, it had decent lows, strong mids, and strong highs, depending on the tone setting. So you're definitely going to have strong highs when you have it on the high tone. Low tone, you're going to have the nice lows and mids. AM is interesting. It's nice neutral tone on both tone settings, and same as the weather band. So nice setup there, I like it. Top of the radio, we have our built-in handle. This swivels back, and it can act as a little stand. I like how it can act like a little stand. Angle the radio. Then we got our FM antenna here and weather band antenna. And this measures 24 inches and it pivots around. So definitely nice to have when you're trying to get that faint station. Okay, on the back of the radio, we have a chart. Let's get that focus there. There we go. Got the model number, weather band information, FM, AM. So the AM's expanded band, 520, 1710. Of course, FM standard, US 87 to 108. So it runs on 3D cell batteries or AC input. I think I showed you the AC input, didn't I? No, I didn't. It's back here. Okay, it's on this side. There it is, 110. It's not switchable. People do ask that. It only take 110. You can't plug 220 into it. So for our international viewers. So this battery compartment holds 3 D cell batteries. I like to see that. So here, first you got a radio that takes AC input, which sounds fantastic on AC. There's no noise at all. And it takes D cell batteries, which we're going to put in right now. So I happen to have some Amazon Basics, which were donated to the channel a while back. Thank you, Chuck, for the batteries. You know who you are. You know Chuck. Most of you guys know Chuck. He comments on my videos all the time. And here we are. So we'll get those 3D cells in there. Get this radio fired up. Okay, so they're in. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about FM reception. Then I'm going to do a little FM demo. I do a royalty-free demonstration. I have a little FM transmitter here. Transmits on 92.9 megahertz. A little MP3 player hooked up to it. It's transmitting royalty-free music, and I just tune the radio to the same frequency, and I'm able to use that music so you get an idea of tonal quality. So people say it's hard to pick up tonal quality because you have my microphone and your headphones, but I use the same microphone in every video, the same adjusting volume, so in the same usually distances. If you compare this video to another video of a different radio, you're going to hear a difference. So I just want to put it out there for you. So there's the transmitter. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. And so yeah, we'll turn that on in a moment. First, I want to talk about FM reception. We are going to do FM band scan, but downstairs here, I tend not to get as many stations as I do upstairs. So right now, I went upstairs usually around midday, and I do a scan. This radio is a DSP radio, which means digital signal processor. Even though it has an analog dial, it has a digital chip, so it has that stepping to it. The little micro steps that you hear when you tune the radio. It's not a smooth transition between the stations like on an older Sony. So on an average radio, you get about 48 stations like this here, and it's an okay to good rating. This one found 60, which gave it a good 3-star rating, which is a good rating, 3 stars. So yeah, a little bit above average. On sensitivity, selectivity was okay to good, right in the middle. Again, it's not the best on selectivity because high-powered stations tend to take up quite a bit of the dial, kind of eliminating some of the fainter stations you're able to get. Getting 60 stations was good, but it was rather difficult. I had to find myself going back and forth with the DSP. But overall, not a bad FM rating. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on and Tune in Radio Todderbert, that's what I call it. So weather band, we're going to go FM. Okay, you can hear it playing other things. Let's put the antenna down, that's nice. There we go. So I'll go through a few songs. I'll demo the tone and of course volume here, and we'll go through some songs, and then I'll go ahead and do a normal band scan.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
There you go. You get an idea of the audio. Pretty neat. Sounds pretty good. Now going to low to high, depending on what you're listening to, like classical music, high definitely. Some of those rock soundtracks, low definitely. In between, it's just whatever you prefer. So it is usable in high, what I was transmitting. So let's go ahead and turn the transmitters off. Okay, so yeah, definitely. So we're going to try to raise the antenna, and we'll do an FM band scan. I'll go to the bottom of the band. Nice. Yeah, you guys know I don't do these often, but I figure what the heck. This radio does it all. Why not? So go to extend this antenna 2 feet up. Got a radio behind there it's going to hit. Okay, there we are. Let's get this front and center. There we are. Zooming that down a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and turn this up. And we'll tune and see what we can pick up. Man, I really like this dial. It's neat. We'll see the accuracy here.
Or extra small. The MeTV FM car magnet comes in one size fits all. Pick yours up today at
Low power station. I don't know if you guys get these in your area, but this is on an old analog channel. Was it channel 6? This is 8775. Nice.
Okay, we're asking you today, is your parish life thriving?
Keep me in the moment. Help me live with
Like your father knew what he was doing when he put your university fees on some horse that's still running. She hadn't intended to do it. But she hit him right across the face. Her rings drew blood from his cheek, a long smear of red.
Can't escape disappointment.
Circle. She was together.
World today, a melody of mistrust.
All eyes will once again.
Gonna rise to the moment. Is gonna push back the doubt that keeps dragging me down when I did we ever really close the door? I want love to.
Okay, so I think this is 93.1, so it's pretty accurate. We just hit past 93 there, so yeah, nice.
Dying on the ground, and I want love to. Quiero que regreses a mí, porque nada.
Thank you for calling and have a good night.
We're the...
What's up, Mr. Kid Leroy?
And his End of the World Tour to the Byline Bank Aragon Ballroom, February 19th. Listen to
Minimum deposit required to withdraw any winnings. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem, call 1.
And it's anchored in praise. Love is like a porch swing on.
So this classical music here is 98.7 WFM FMT. If I can get it out, I can say it. It's a classical music station, 98.7 in Chicago. So yeah, it's again, the dial seems pretty accurate because we're hitting 99. Cool.
For it, 1:15 a.m. That's really none of our business.
Joe, that takes me back. I remember when they used to come in styrofoam container.
All I want.
Reimbursement up to $150.
Yeah, we at through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. It's why I sport the
The $4,000 based on the price of the car you pick. Now that...
¿Estás o planeas quedar embarazada o estás...
T-Mobile, you don't have to choose between an amazing network.
Everything you need to grow, all in one place. Special financing is back. NetSuite is offering a...
Poddali się losowi. Jak zwykle w trzecią sobotę września, punktualnie o 12:00 w południe.
Like everyone else, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Okay, that's the end of the FM band scan. Let's go to the weather band, see what we can pick up for weather. Okay, we're over to channel 7. Okay, I'm downstairs. I'm not going to be able to pick it up. I did pick it up today when I was testing the radio out on the weather band. 7 does come in. I get a total of 5 during the day upstairs. You can hear it's barely coming in, but if I was moving the radio around, I could probably tune it.
Monday through Tuesday,
there we go.
Mostly clear. Highs in the upper 70s. Lows in the upper 50s. For the following county, Lake, Illinois. What? High wave action and dangerous currents expected at Lake Michigan beaches. Where? Lake Illinois County. When? Through Thursday evening. Impacts. Swimming conditions will be life-threatening, especially for inexperienced swimmers. remain out of the water. Along the lakeshore, inundation of Whiting Lakefront Park are likely. Swimming conditions will be life-threatening, especially for inexperienced swimmers at the time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of east-central Wisconsin, south-central Wisconsin, and southeast Wisconsin. For tonight, a beach hazard statement is in effect. And now the extended outlook for the period.
Okay, so you get quite a few. It's better than just one, right? So, yeah, people will get excited when it does more than one. So, yeah, I found 5 during the day. I think we just found 4 there, so not bad at all. Let's go to the AM band and hear what we can hear there. Now, during the day on the AM, I was pretty disappointed. I could only get my local stations, like every other radio in the house. And I was only able to get a couple semi-locals, like Squirrel. You guys know about 1180? Yeah, WSQR, the Squirrel, out of Sycamore. But that's, about it. I couldn't get much else, just a little bit out of Chicago, maybe into Indiana a little bit, but I wasn't very impressed. I wasn't getting Madison. I wasn't getting some of the bigger cities north and to the west. So, yeah, that's what the daytime was like. So we're going to go ahead and do an evening one. So we're on AM. Okay, I was on FM there. I would have figured it out. So, yeah, we got to start at the bottom of the band. Hear what we can hear. I'm going to put this antenna down. Get that out of the way, because you don't need that. The radio, of course, like most radios that have AM, FM, if this radio is new to you, or radios in general are new to you, they have 2 different antennas. One external for the FM and weather band, and one internal for the AM band. AM band has longer wavelengths and requires a different antenna. It's usually a ferrite rod with a coil of wire around it, and the radio tunes that and works with that antenna. And what it is, it's horizontally laid in the radio. And most radios of this size, they're about 2 to 3 inches in length, and they're usually in this direction. And so what you do is you turn your radio towards the station you're trying to receive, top of the radio. So that's traditionally most radios are set up. Go ahead and start tuning. So today we're going to see if we can pick up a distant station. I'm not sure I'm going to pick it up, but I'll try. Okay.
He's spacing off again.
I was still on FM. I thought I had switched it to. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go again. I was like, that's too much static.
We need to have ballot initiatives at the state and local level because we are not able to move forward legislation that the public agrees with, or we're moving forward things that.
This should be either 550 or 540. Now I have my little weather radio CC Skywave that we can sync frequency check. There's the current time, 11:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, USA. So the radio's on 550 at the moment, and this is St. Louis, Missouri, KTRS, which is about 275 miles to my south, and it's a 5,000 watt station. That is south, by the way. Boy, that light's like really glaring on that dial, isn't it? Okay. Sorry for blinding you guys.
Demographics that we need to be inclusive of as well.
Okay, the station here is 560 WIND Chicago. Comes in nice and strong.
Hannity supplies the truth.
One win over Quad Cities. Cedar Rapids 2 wins away from winning the championship for Brian Dinkelman. Meanwhile, Ramon Borrega and Wichita on the road at Northwest Arkansas. They started Jordan Balazovic. He went to 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs. He walked 4 in 3 2/3 innings. That split, currently not splitting for him tonight. He struck out 3. The losing pitcher in this one actually was Eric Manoah.
Interesting. It could be 610. Couldn't pick it up with my Skywave. There it is. So 610. This is probably KCSP, Kansas City, Missouri. 400 miles south. 5,000 watt transmit power.
At the plate, swinging a looping line drive, is going to get another run in for St. Louis. Edmond will turn and hold Nootbaar scores. It is 2-0 Cardinals. Brewers start to make some noise in the bottom of the 8th inning.
WTMJ 620, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 miles, 10,000 watts at night.
Looked like a hit off the bat, but he hit right at O'Neill, so that's the way things were.
This radio is definitely an evening radio. These stations are coming in pretty good. Selectivity is a bit of an issue too. As I talked about FM, some more on AM. It'll jump. But this one here, this is 640 WMFN Piatone. Okay, let's see if that's 630. There we go. Now that music doesn't sound like country, so I'm saying this could be KYFI, St. Louis, Missouri. Again, 275 miles, 5,000 watts. If it's country music in this direction also, it's Chatham, Ontario, CFCO, which is 310 miles away. Okay, that sounds country. So that's CFCO. Cool. So we're picking up Ontario, Canada. 6,000 watts.
It's a very special moment in the life of Americana artist Valerie June, making her debut in the Opry Circle. She's been a friend of the Opry for many years, and we're so excited for this.
650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
Part of her life.
Memphis has it all. That's where I started making music. From there, going down into Arkansas and Mississippi to the festivals, and slowly making my...
Just bought a new Nissan Pathfinder. It's got intelligent 4x4, and we want to hit the backcountry.
IL 18.
And the boats?
Are you sure?
670 The Score, home of the Cubs. WSCR, Chicago.
Scuba gear.
Return to rugged in the all-new 2022 Nissan Pathfinder.
And carriers. This is a place where a lot of attention...
So we're on 700. This is WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio. So it seems pretty accurate on the AM band as well. Nice.
...are used to detaining truck drivers or carriers for long periods.
Stuff like that, and I don't know her on-air persona, though I've heard of it.
So we got Raleigh James here on 720 WGN, Chicago.
And all that, but, my interaction with her has always been pleasant.
Insights and inspiration. Lawrence is opening up, sharing important lessons he's been taught about life and how to live it fully. He'd also like to hear from you.
Inspiring life lessons. Sunday morning at 7 on Zoomer Radio. Sponsored by Royal Nails and Spa in Brantford. Find us on Facebook. Experience the full-on spa atmosphere. And
740 CFZM Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. They have old-time radio in the evening. They have really cool music programming. Yeah, it's a great station.
Risque. And always a good time. This is Midnight Blue with Ziggy on Zoomer Radio, AM 740, and downtown Toronto at 96.7 FM.
People to also have these same types of tools.
So, in your experience, you think that that it's possible to actually find common ground with people on the other side of the ideological divide? That's kind of a big question I get all.
Here's 760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan. 270 miles.
It just feels like our arguments are so fruitless. So, you'd say that's possible.
Another term that the kids use, they get over artists. And they always looking for what I call the Ralph Cramdom from the TV show.
Well, this is an excellent receiver in the evening. Okay, this is 770 WABC, New York, New York, 750 miles. Now, the reason why this is exceptional is because 760 WGR, Detroit, Michigan is close to me, and of course 780, which is in Chicago, WBBM is 780. So this is great to be picking up 770 with this radio.
A lot of people who mess it up for everybody. But the whole thing is action fees. Now's the time to get on.
Numbers at the top of the dial and the video.
50 list and Yahoo Finance named Bitcoin.
So that just led to me going there with a friend.
Xfinity experience a powerful and secure Wi-Fi
Committee saying that I don't know.
Messager qui pourrait aussi avoir une influence.
At 12:25, it's Money News from Bloomberg. Macy's is looking to hire.
Rule of law.
The Dow Industrials fell 51.
For next week.
In the world who would like to eat better, we don't have the resource.
Hey, cut. Scott Pringle.
So one thing led to another, and it just and stopped playing music professionally because
people, these vaccines and all.
What I did unto the
Still running your business on QuickBooks. The bigger your company grows, the faster you save.
For 1700. Cool. KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa. Okay, we're done. It runs a little long because I do those band scans, but there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a big like if you did. The Ruteckus TR604W, does it get a buy at $30? Heck yes. If somebody's looking at like a Sony 506 or something, I would recommend this radio here. AC operation, 3D cell operation, weather band included. That works well. AM, it's working very good in the evening. Again, get your locals during the day. And FM, of course, rocking. Sounds fantastic. Of course, with the tone on low, on rock, and high on classical. So definitely a recommended buy. I own a lot of radios, as you guys know, and a lot of portables. And this one here is a standout. They fixed the problem with the popping on the AM band on the original 604 that I had. It was very annoying. Barely couldn't stand it. I didn't notice it here. So fantastic that they fixed that. So there it is. Rock on. 2, if you like the Ruteckus brand, you want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future reviews. Whenever they have a cool, interesting radio, I pick it up. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the Ruteckus 6R4W. Would this be one you would get? Excuse me, did I say that right? TR604W. I said 64W. You know what I meant. It's right there. Plain as day. Let me know what you think. I like it. I think it's a winner. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.